Are you getting hit with sales tax in states where you don't have nexus? You might not need to be paying it, especially if the state accepts the MTC Resale certificate. This one form could save you thousands in unnecessary sales tax on drop shipped or wholesale orders, but most sellers have never even heard of it. I'm going to show you how it works, how to fill it out, and what to watch out for, because this form does have some traps. Stick around to the end, and I'll show you how to avoid the biggest mistakes sellers make when using it. At LedgerGurus, we help e-commerce businesses manage their sales tax across all of the states. And one of the biggest issues we see? Sellers getting charged sales tax by vendors even when they legally don't have to be. That's where exemption certificates come in. If you've already watched our video on the SST Resale certificate, you know that form works in 24 states, but only the ones in the Streamlined Sales Tax group. If your vendor is asking for a resale certificate in a non-SST state, the MTC form is often your next best option. The MTC form, short for Multi-State Tax Commission, is accepted by over 30 states. That makes it a powerful tool if you're buying inventory or working with dropshippers in states outside the SST network. The good news? You don't always have to be registered in those states to use it. The not so good news? There are footnotes, restrictions, and fine print that you have to get right. This isn't a fill it out and forget it kind of form. You can Google MTC Resale Certificate PDF or head to mtc.gov and search for the Uniform Sales and Use Tax Certificate. We'll also drop the direct link in the description below. Let's walk through the form together. Page 1 is the actual form. The rest are all footnotes and instructions. You'll want to enter the seller's name and address. That's your vendor or drop shipper asking for the certificate. Enter your business name and address as the buyer. Add a short description of your business, usually e-commerce retail works. In the description of tangible product or services, list what you usually purchase from this vendor. For example, apparel for resale or consumer electronics for resale. Now, for each state, enter your resale or sales tax ID or your home state ID, FEIN, or driver's license if the state allows it. And here's the most important part. You must read the footnotes. Some states will reject the MTC form unless you meet special requirements. For example, Florida requires the seller to get an additional authorization number from the Department of Revenue. Arizona and several other states say it's only valid for resale, not for any other types of exemptions. So read those pages carefully. Yes, they're boring, but don't skip the fine print. The biggest mistake that sellers make is assuming that all states treat this form the same. They don't. Now, if you're approaching or over $1 million in annual revenue, this is where sales tax gets too risky to DIY it any longer. At LedgerGurus, we help e-commerce sellers with sales tax compliance in all the states, resale certificate strategies, registration, filing, and nexus monitoring, and platform integration with Shopify, Amazon, and others. Head to ledgergurus.com and click on Contact Us, and we'll help you build a plan that protects your business. And don't forget to grab our free guide, 10 Steps to Make Sure Sales Tax Doesn't Burn Down Your e-commerce business. The link is in the description. Do you have a vendor pushing back on the MTC form? Drop your questions in the comments. We do actually read and respond to all of them. If this video helped, give it a like and subscribe, and we've got more e-commerce sales tax tips coming your way.